All right, you're live now. Modupe is wearing bag. All right, say something.
Hello everyone. Where are you watching us
All right,
from?
say something. It's loud, ba?
Yes.
Okay, because of the mic. All right, let's give you cap. Ah, what's the view like? All right, so we are. Some people, yeah. So we're good.
All right, so
We're good.
some
So
people
just stay
so we're
true
good.
and join us.
All right, so we're good. So just stay true and join us.
What you'll be getting in this life now is just to understand what you want to dash money.
What you'll be getting
What
in this life
TIC
now is
really
just to
means,
understand what's a dash money.
and let us know where you are
What
joining
TIC
from.
really means.
So
Agree.
I think you have
And
to.
let us know where you are joining.
We see the 7 of you here already. Just let us know where you are joining from as we get to introduce our first today's impact community meeting with you all. I mean, I'm so excited that Bridget, remember that first video? You were there that
I was
first
there.
video. So from yes, perfect. So from just an idea, we call this a localized movement, right? Just an idea that is going to bridge the gap of so many people, like all of us. We've started, so I'm just like having a conversation. So this started as a very local idea that we've been seeing a lot of struggle around so many people that want to make impact, and they feel like they need a lot of money or a lot of resources or a lot of structure or a lot of organizations before they can actually change life, and it has also like limited people from actually making the desired impact they love to make, right? So we've seen so many people over time try to even go and register NGOs. We have people like that because they want to make impact, which is good. But there is a bigger struggle on the NGO sector part, especially if you're just starting, that you need to even be aware to know what you're embarking on. You understand? So that not because you want to make impact, you now go that route and now get obstacles that make you no longer make impact, right? Some people have also tried to go to different organizations. They're either volunteering here, trying to be a staff there, but somehow you enter there, you now see that you're overwhelmed with actual work. NGO space look like it's fun, but it's really work.
Yeah.
So you don't even have the time to see yourself even seeing a problem, see what you can even think of to solve, like on your own. Be happy that you are part of a team that you guys have come together to solve that problem. So it's either you are writing your report, you are doing your deliverable, it's stacks, right? So somehow it gets people maybe like frustrated, overwhelmed, and look like, whoa, I'm not really making the kind of impact that I wanted to make. So we know all of those struggles, and this community is just here to bridge that gap to say, look, you don't need to have the capacity, you don't need to have the skill, you don't need to have an organization. Even if you have one and you don't have the money to make impact, come together, so that together we can look for problem that concerns us in our community, especially in Nigeria, in Africa at large. And when we sit down together like this, like what we're going to do today, to look for a problem to dissect, that problem will lead into a solution that will come from us. And we want to be proud to say every solution that we bring on this table, it is we that made it happen. So this community is never going to be like the regular NGO community that is looking for funding from external. We don't want that. If it comes, fine, right? Which of course will eventually come. But that's not the reason for why we will make impact. First of all, we coming out here, you paid your transport, you are using your time, you even have exams. You went somewhere, there are things you're doing. There are things I've not cooked in my home, right? There are things I would have done, but I've taken my time to give out, to come out today. So okay, let me come out and let's talk about impact, problem, solution. That's something you can give. It will take even when we now think of the problem and the solution, how to go about it, it's still going to come from us, from wherever you are, right? And the only weight is that it's not going to be too weighty on one person. If it was just you to solve a problem, it would have been very weighty because maybe you don't have that full money, you don't have that full structure. But now your sense can become a river, like the river that is
Behind us.
that is behind us. Yeah, your sense can become that river that will flow through a particular space, a particular life of somebody, and boom, we are together making impact. So that's what the community is about. So, for all of you joining us online, this is what TIC is. All you have to do is get yourself your merch. Why? So that we can be very symbolic anywhere you go. So either you get a cap, either you get a shirt, however you can start with, but no pressure at all. Whenever you can get it, you get it, right? From wherever you are, you not say, oh, I'm not in this city, I'm not in that country, I would have loved to join. Wherever you are, you can be part of it. All you need is a green environment like this. What are they warning you? All you need is a there is no country, there is no city you go to that you will not find a green environment. Do you guys have a green environment in your area? Of course, yes. So why are we picking green environment? Because it helps us connect to nature. It helps us just have like a social impact. If we want to play, we can play. So nothing really, we don't want to be like office look. Not office, no table, no chair, just you and the floor and people genuinely. So wherever you are, we can find locations like this. You meet with people of like minds. In Abuja, we had just 6 people on the group that say they are in Abuja. So out of 6, the 3 of us are here. Rest of the 3 cannot come. Some were sick, some reasons, no problem. But we've just started the movement. From 3, you guys just keep watching us grow like this. And then lastly, why are we even live? We are live because in TIC, we want to be very accountable to the public. Have you ever seen an organization that receives money to solve a problem, that they show you how they're solving that problem or how they are consuming that money?
That they talk about how they are spending the money.
For example, if a body release 200 million have been given to solve this problem, do you see a forum that makes you see how they sit, how they work, how they burn the money, how like do you see? I'm just asking in case
No.
you've seen. You yeah. So we want to be that system that will show what accountability to the public means like. So even when we are meeting, whatever we are saying is not just going to end here. It's also automatically public. One, they hear what they are saying, hear what we are saying.
Yeah,
2, if it's time for when we are trying to solve the problem, like want to give out the grants, we want to raise money, say this is the problem, this is who is winning, it will be made public. You understand? If we look for a solution to a problem now and it will cost us 1 million to raise that problem. We'll raise the 1 million, but that 1 million will be won by one person among us, right? Who will apply and tell us their initiative, their idea to win that. So you cannot see the application because it's online, abi it's email, but you will see them defend their idea public again. When we'll meet again next time, it's probably to now have people to defend their ideas. Why should we give you 1 million? Why should we give you this amount of money? And then there will be judges. Everything is going to be live. It's going to be very interesting. You win the money. You go do the work. You go do the work, and TIC people will follow you again with the camera, we're part of them seeing the work that you're doing, and then show it to the world again. How so even the world can be seeing what you're really doing. So it's open for everyone. I don't know if you guys understand this approach and strategy. So it's going to be an open system where you can follow the money, you can follow the impact, you can follow the people.
Process.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right word. The entire right. Yeah. So this was just like an introduction of what TIC means for those that are probably like still wondering what is TIC? Which one is this one? Is this a project? It's not a project. Is it another organization? It's not an organization. It's just community for everyone, everywhere. All right. So if you have questions from the introductory part, you can ask those online, even here. You can ask. Are there things you want to understand today? But tomorrow, someone you it might be you that will still tell other new people that are coming what TI is about. Because we'll keep telling people for every time you're meeting, there'll be new people. For every time, before you main thing, even if it's put up online, first of all, introduce TIC again before you go to the main meal of the day. All right? Yeah, so questions, please.
I don't think I have any question for now.
Here's our popcorn. It's like a talk movie. Those guys selling stuff, so they will not pass what we can buy. That's why I didn't want to buy.
Thank you.
Eat virtually. Yeah, so do you have a question?
Uh,
Just anything. I feel like maybe there might be an area you want to understand further. Maybe a question of now or question of future, a question of anything. You always come with water. Oh. Another thing we know how they get in TIC is everybody will come with a piece of snack.
for everybody.
No, for yourself.
Oh, okay.
So, but it could be something that you want to share.
Share.
Like right now, I felt like eating popcorn, but I bought more than what I can eat, right? So, I see a space whereby you will come in and see a lot of edibles. It will be too much enjoyment. I see that.
Okay, so as a founder of an organization,
Yeah.
your team members, your volunteer, or people that are working with you in your organization, they can also join TIC, right?
Yes.
That
So,
means you and your team can be members of TIC.
yes.
Okay.
So, TIC is open to anybody, those within and even those outside. It's for
It's not only
everybody.
for founders of organization,
No, even
volunteers of
yes, even your
organization too
team.
can join.
Yes,
So I think it should be something that organizations that are part of, be founders that are part of
that want to make
TIC,
impact. Yeah,
they
can
should
come with
also
their members.
incorporate their members into membership with
Exactly,
TIC.
exactly. Because they might even stand to compete for grants for their organization with their idea. Exactly. So I
So
mean,
it should not just be that it's only the ED of the organization
that is
that
a
is
member.
uh,
Clock is yeah. That's also very solid. Because even if the idea has come to part of TIC, it is open to her members who want to make impact. But again, you don't force people because TIC is meant with your heart, with your choice. Oh, sound check, please go far. You understand, right? Because if you now force your this aunt is one that used to stink painfully. If you now force your members to now be like, Papa, network. Want to check from my end there. Watching from Yola. Yeah. You know why I say you don't force people? For example, in the TFT team, it's still on. In our team, it's not compulsory for everybody to come.
but I think it's just advisable that everybody
Everybody
join.
come, yeah.
But you don't have to. You don't have to, but you need to.
Yeah. So that's why you have to drive the heart of impact in the heart of your team. That if you genuinely want to make impact, you know that we don't have what it takes to. This is like
Is there like certificate of membership or like identity, something that makes you like a bona fide member of TIC that you can use as means of identity?
form that puts on it is free. You understand? Yeah. And we are using the merge approach as our identity. But if you're saying we're suggesting that we should make like an ID or something, I mean, it's a welcome idea.
I
Yeah.
think we can have something like that, like just like a small ID card that shows that you are a member of TIC, that you can even use to introduce yourself outside as, okay, I'm a member of an impact community that I
In
join
my
to make
country, in my
impact
city.
with other people
I
kind
get
of
that. I
thing.
get that. Or like membership card.
Yeah.
Fantastic idea. Any question, anything?
I think the membership card is actually nice because
Membership
it
card.
will show that you're a part of the community.
Where can I write this? Are you with something to write? Are you guys hearing the suggestion? So you're suggesting we're building something together, like I said. You're suggesting that we create a membership card for members that will show that
First go pick me. if I don't have the means to
Sure, you
join
see,
on site.
I'm watching from you, and I think quitting the membership card is a good idea. I'm dwelling blah.
We are still live. Oh.
I think it's still live. You might want to bring the stand closer.
From under the sun. I think we should use this angle from here now.
Or should we just go off, and then when we finish, we'll now make content around what we discussed and share with them? What do you think?
I think
Let's go off.
since nobody is even really
Yes,
participating.
when we finish, welcome. When we finish, we now make content of what we discuss and share with them. Yes. So let's end this.